Good morning. This is Diane Waybright. I'm going to do a little meditation and a little channeling session for you this morning. And I'm looking forward to it. I just haven't done this orally, verbally. I do regularly automatic writing for myself. So in 1978, I met a guide named Damon. I think of him as the leader of my soul group of helpers. And it was very much in a lighthearted and kind of comical way. One of the first things that I ever did in automatic writing was I just let my pen write when I was communicating with Damon. I let my pen just move on its own, and it moved and made a line of letters, which I was watching my hand, and my hand seemed to have a life of its own. And I wasn't paying attention particularly to what it said, but all the letters were connected. And at one point, the pen stopped writing, and I looked down, and it said, "Enough love to go around." And so I always think of that as being my guide's primary message, that there's enough love for everybody and everything, and that love is really the essence of who we are and why we're here. I will do a vocal channeling, so I think what we need to do now is do a little meditation to get into the mood, kind of relax ourselves, and focus within. So I'll do a little bit of a guided meditation, and I will go directly into the channeling session. Very often, Damon will use we as a pronoun instead of I. And I believe that's because there's a group. And I believe that if you're listening to this, and if it resonates with you, then you are a part of that group. That it's not just about my energy or my connection, but that you're connected as well, and I'm serving as a spokesperson for all of us. And I would like you to close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes and focus within. Oh, they tell me to introduce myself. My name is Diane Waybright. Thank you. Okay, so let's focus within. And we're going to do a little energy clearing of our own bodies. So we're going to move our awareness to our head. Let's do that and just allow yourself to clear any old energy patterns out of your head. Any sense of tiredness, tightness, negative thought forms, just let them go. And for a moment, know that you are perfectly safe, perfectly loved. Move it down to your neck and your throat. Again, going in, just becoming aware of your neck and your throat. Almost give it an energetic massage so that you relax the neck and throat and move it down into the shoulders, down the arms. Just let any tension in the shoulders go. Drop your shoulders. Take a breath, a deep breath, and just release any tension. We hold often tension in our shoulders, so just let that tension go. And move your awareness into your chest, to the chest area, the heart area. Feel your heart expanding, the energy of your heart expanding. The energy of the heart expands until it really fills your whole body and moves out beyond your body. Now move your energy down into your abdomen, relaxing, releasing any tension, any tightness, letting go into your legs, down your thighs, into your knees, releasing tension in the knees, down the calves, through the feet and out into the earth, so that you can release any tight, restrictive energy down into the earth. And just feel yourself lighter, allowing your energy to expand out from your body so it fills the room you're in. And you are encased in a bubble of light, of energy. Feel your connection now with your own guides and teachers, with your own higher self. Give yourself a moment just to relax down into your own inner knowing. For within you, you have all of the answers. We shall simply reflect back to you what you already know. And what you know is that you are supremely loved. Even if you don't feel that, it is the truth of your being. You come from love. You are born in love, and you live in love. You chose to come to this frequency to experience the challenges. And so when things seem devastating, when you feel as though all hope is lost, that is when you need to reconnect with who you are. That is when you need to understand the great bravery it took for you to incarnate into this earth environment, which seems so roughed with chaos and confusion and hatred and war. And yet, there is an undercurrent of love, and it is within each being. And it is important, paramount, that each of you find that river of love flowing within you and connect to it. Even if you connect for a few moments a day, it will be incredibly empowering. The illusion is dark and the illusion is thick, but the illusion is a frequency. And the whole idea of being here is to learn how to raise your own frequency, to move to a higher vibration. Every time you smile at someone in the grocery store or make a joke with the cashier, every time you lend a helping hand or a sweet word, an encouraging word, you are raising your frequency. And the first person you need to raise your frequency with is yourself, because all too often you find yourself being very beneficent with other people, and yet to yourself you are critical and you are falling short of what you consider perfection. But if you will realize that you are perfect, right here and right now, you are perfect. You are in the perfect place at the perfect time. And your energy is needed now more than ever to help elevate the energy of the frequency of this plane. And we will tell you that Earth School is a difficult school, and it's one that you often come back and repeat until you reach the frequency that you came here to achieve. But if you think about a game, and you play a game, and you become the master of the game, nobody can beat you. As a matter of fact, the game becomes boring, and so you seek out another game. If you think of your Earth venture as that kind of game, where you come in and you're just initially barely learning the rules, but once you really grasp it, and it may take a few incarnations before you get there, and once you really grasp it, then the game is yours. And once the game is yours and is easily yours, and there is no one who can ever beat you, it becomes a boring game, and it's time to move on. And yet, what you can do when you move on is you can help others. Even as you move on beyond this plane into other frequencies, you can reach back. And that is what we do with you. Because those to whom you are speaking or you are listening, because we are doing the talking, to whom you are listening, we have all been through the Earth experience. We understand. And we are always here in that understanding that when you feel as though you are out of control, we are here, and each and every one of you has a group. And that group is your team. And you're the one boots on the ground, so to speak. But we are your team. We are always with you. And we send you signals all the time. And most of the time, those signals are ignored. So what we would ask of you today is to begin to see those signals, those little things that happen. Or even you're walking down the street and you see a little flower sprouting up between the cracks in the sidewalk. A little flower that has so much strength and resilience that it is able to push through the cracks in a concrete sidewalk to bring you a moment of joy. Your own plants, our channel loves plants, and she talks to her plants. They are living things, of course, but they become sentient to her. They can become sentient to you. You may be in a store and see someone with an adorable little baby or a young child, and the child is laughing and maybe being a little bit naughty, but having fun. Having fun, doing things that are joyful and playful is one of the easiest and most pleasant ways to elevate your frequency. So if you will allow yourself to try every day to find something that brings your heart joy, even if you're watching a silly comedy on television or going to a silly movie, Our channel remembers her grandfather. He used to tell funny stories. And it was delightful. And all the grandchildren loved it. And we knew they were silly stories. We didn't have any illusions that they were the truth. And yet they brought great joy. Those small things can elevate your frequency. Being grateful for the smallest thing will elevate your frequency as well. So that if you make a promise to yourself that every morning you will get up and find at least one thing that you have to be grateful for, even if it is that you're awake and alive for another day, something that helps you feel that gratitude, you will begin your day in an elevated state. Better if you think of 2 or 3 things, or just let them come to you during the day, and you begin to notice things in your environment that you never noticed before. Because you were so focused on getting something done, a task you had to do, or some other thing that was interrupting your life, worrying about what you saw on the news, whatever it was, it took you out of that elevated state. So just begin to practice gratitude and joy. Intentionally practice gratitude and joy. Intentionally find at least one thing a day that you have to be grateful for. Even if it's just waking up in a safe, secure space and having your morning coffee. You can be grateful for that. And you find that as you begin to do this, that energy begins to expand and spread. And you will surprise yourself. Because there is great beauty all around you, just waiting for you to discover it. And we thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and treat yourself because you're worth it. You're a miracle in flesh, and we love you dearly.